Hello, boys and ghouls. Welcome to episode 24 of Nightfog, San Francisco's premier horror show. All things horror, all things that live here. Welcome. My name is the Black Cat X1. I am your horror maven, the goth rave punk princess, the mistress of the slithering claw, the vampire duchess herself. And I'm so happy to be here for the New Year's or the pre-New Year's Eve edition of Nightfog. And I'm so happy to welcome you because 2018, I'm looking forward to bigger and better things. There's Universal Fan Con, for example, coming up in April. There's Scream Fest coming up in February. There are all sorts of Comic Cons and everything coming up, and of course San Diego. And so I'm looking forward to doing as much as possible in the upcoming year because it's time for the Black Cat to go on the prowl. Meow. Alright, so getting into it, our demonology mini lesson for this week is Know Your Enemy. So, The Exorcist has concluded, the series finale has already occurred. But one of the things that the whole series teaches us, as well as the original movie and the original book it was based on, is to know your enemy. If you don't know your enemy, you're already lost. So what does that mean? You have to know the demon's ways. You have to know that the demon is going to attack you in all ways, great and small, physically and psychologically, spiritually and emotionally. This has always been proven in the books. If you remember the original movie, for example, Father Damien was being attacked and he was plagued with guilt, correct? Because of his mother. So what did the demon show him? Oh, Dimi, why did you leave me? And he felt the guilt because he went off to become a priest and he left his mother in poverty and she died alone and probably feeling a little bit abandoned by him. But he was doing God's work, and the thing is, you cannot engage with a demon. It's like a lot of people. You cannot engage with them if they're not receptive to your point of view, and if you're not receptive to their point of view. Now, how does that apply to demonology? Well, if you know your demon, you know that the demon is not really receptive to your point of view, right? You're trying to expel the demon. The demon doesn't want to be evicted, right? So then for that, you know that there is no point of commonality. So there is no point in engaging in pointless conversation with the demon. Oh, I know secrets about you. Great. That's wonderful. And you continue on trying to expel the demon. Or you ignore it totally. And I mean you have to put up a wall and block it out. And so, if you know your enemy, you have control over your enemy. And that is your demonology mini lesson for today. So moving on to Santeria secrets. We've been talking about Yemaya, and this is the end of December. And so a lot of people already have begun making pilgrimages to the beaches. For example, I'm in San Francisco, so a lot of people are going to Ocean Beach today, tomorrow, and especially Monday, which is the first of the new year. And they're going to have songs and they're going to have rites in which they're invoking Yemaya's blessing and protection for the coming year of 2018. And this is important to note that it's a peaceful, calming, communing with nature affair. No blood is going to be shed. I know everyone's asking me all the time, oh, is it every ceremony require blood? No, every ceremony does not require blood. Every ceremony is not some wild orgy. Every ceremony, sometimes the ceremonies are very quiet, and these ceremonies that are going to occur for the next couple of days in honor of Yemaya are going to be very quiet, are going to invoke seashells, for example, blue and white, as we spoke about. They're going to have pictures of Yemaya, pictures of the Virgin Mary, especially in her guise as Stella Maris. They're going to have all sorts of community activities. Very seldom you see just one person going by themselves, though you can on occasion. But usually it's 2 or 3 practitioners, or 2 or 3 initiates, or 2 or 3 people who just feel that call from the sea, that call of Yemaya, that call of the ocean mother. And so peace, harmony, calmness, tranquility. The waters, especially if they're very clear, show the future, show a pathway, guidance. All of these things are what people are looking for when they go to the ocean and they invoke the name of Yemaya. So, in the name of peace and blessings and harmony and goodwill, I say Ache. And if you're searching for Yemaya, go to your nearest clear body of water or a large body of water like the ocean. If you have a lake or a river or a stream, or you just have a pond or even a fountain, that will also do. But in your search for Yemaya, I wish you many blessings. Ache. Alright, so in Survival of the Fittest, I nominate in this category Miss Nichelle Nichols from the original Star Trek series. And the reason is because it's her birthday this week, and actually a couple of days ago. And also because I find she's a very interesting actress. That she was in what they call the blaxploitation movies of the 70s. But she always has a strong presence, a strong sense of self, a strong sense of identity that I really feel drawn toward. And I think a lot of people would do well, especially in this age of Me Too, in taking her as their role model. And the reason I say that is one thing that appeared on Twitter was, what is your favorite episode in which Lieutenant Uhura appeared? And so I tweeted out, of course, one of my favorite episodes, of course I don't know the name, so that's on me, my bad, is when Uhura, she's wearing the sexy midriff, and she has the gold belt, and it's really cute. But Sulu is like, I'm gonna save you, and she's like, I don't think so, mister. And she pushes him away. And I happened to catch the tail end of that episode, and I said to myself, you know, in this era of Me Too, in this hashtag Me Too era in which women are milling about trying to figure out how to get these stories in front of the public, I think Survival of the Fittest, Miss Nichelle Nichols, really fits the bill for a woman who's strong, independent, knows her job, and is able to fend for herself. And she knows how to take care of herself and to carry herself well. So, happy birthday to her, and that's my nomination for Survival of the Fittest. Now, getting in the battling it out, and that was a little bit difficult for me because I was like, oh, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, maybe I'll do the other thing. But I'm going to nominate Cuphead this week. And Cuphead is a video game, and it has, and you know, there's been some controversy over it because people think it's demonic, but actually it's like every other RPG out there. You have to battle the forces which are holding you back and preventing you from accomplishing your mission. But I like how they do it. Again, it's the old style kind of animation, and it's really interesting, I think. And it's a different take on the RPG formula. So you should check it out. Cuphead is what it's called. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a spectacular, safe, and for those of you in the northeast part of the United States, warm, keep warm, bundle up, stop girls trying to be cute, make sure you have a faux of course, wrapped around yourself, make sure you have everything covered because you don't want to lose any of your bits and pieces. So, have a very happy new year. I'm looking forward to seeing you in 2018, and I'm looking forward to everything being a rousing success. So until next time, I will see you soon. Meow meow. Ciao ciao. Meow.